Everybody watching, it is Team League semifinals playoff coverage. Dean Kong, what's up? We've got some high level, intense playoff X-Wing here. The Team League Championship Series is next week. We've already have one team that has made it to the finals. We'll talk about that in a moment. But we've got Range 3 Obstructed and Coarse, Rough, and Irritating starting off their series tonight on the channel. I was able to guilt the hell out of R3O to get one of their games, actually two of their games, on stream because that's what the people want. It's playoff time. Can you imagine your favorite sport, your favorite team being in the playoffs and you're literally, it's not allowed to watch it because no one is broadcasting it? Bullshit. We ain't doing that here. That's why in the finals, everybody will have to play on stream or they will forfeit their game because that's how we roll here, baby. So super hyped to get this game to you all. We have, once again, a matchup between CRI and Range 3 Obstructed, and we've already started, so I will start timer. I'll break down the list in a moment. I will open up betting now as well. We have Andre repping Resistance for his team, Coarse, Rough, and Irritating, and Rob representing Range 3 Obstructed and his faction, the Galactic Empire. We are playing Salvage Mission in this game, so both lists built for this scenario in different ways. Rob bringing a lot of crit tech and bombs, and Andre bringing some chewy, very beefy T-70s out there. Do you still want a co-talker? Always, dude. You're always welcome to join me in the booth. Go ahead and hop in whenever you want. So we have Coarse, Rough, and Irritating won their division. They were in the Chicago Dog division. They were 5-1. They had the best overall record in the entire league. The team is made up of Andre, Sandy, the captain, and Noah. Had a great season. They are the #1 seed. Yeah. And then on the other side of things, actually, they were the #2 seed. Apologies, they were 4-2, not 5-1. See, I don't even know my own league. And then on the other side of things, Range 3 Obstructed was the #5 seed, going 3-3 with a ton of mission points in their regular season. The regular season was 6 weeks. It's 3 players per team, 2 divisions. 6 teams make the playoffs, so that's 2 division winners that get first round buys. And then the wild card round is made up of 4 teams. Have we won yet? All right. Shortly. Damn, Phenom is actually, he's tossing some shit at his own captain. It's all friendly banter though, obviously, because they do, they are good friends.
Or for now, at least.
For now, at least, yeah. I mean, the last time that Range 3 Obstructed kind of, they ran their mouths, they got swept literally immediately after. So want to make sure, Desi, that you're coming through here on my mixer. Go ahead and say something again for me.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, people should be able to hear you. Awesome. Thanks for joining me, man.
It's good to be here. Sadly, not participating, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, I got absolutely dumpsters, so it's fine. It was not a good game. How is Andre still not won yet? Yeah. You guys had a good season though. I think you kind of snuck up there right at the end.
We would have been closer had we not had a concession in the first.
I was trying not to allude to that, but it definitely definitely impacted things for sure.
But we were down by like 40 mission points, so one game is
yeah. I want to find out ways to maybe, you know, avoid, like if there's some sort of sub pool or something, like maybe we can find out because I don't want teams to be crippled by the fact that an emergency happens or someone's, you know, going on vacation they've been planning for months or whatever. Like, you know, you're not going to have people pause their lives to fit in a game of X-Wing, but it sucks that it has maybe a potential detrimental effect on just the game, the rest of the season rather. So
yeah, it hurt that it was Canada versus Europe the week of January 1st. So
yeah, those time zones. Yeah. No offense to Eurotrash, a bunch of lovely chaps, but it is a little bit easier for me to schedule streams now that they didn't move advance.
Oh, got wrecked.
My opinion is Shield so if you're gonna play any scenario with shield upgrade, fire control, if you're playing like assault, or like scramble, I think afterburners is good. Although I still think the extra health is just the safest bet for Merrick. I've had a lot of success flying Merrick with shield upgrade and fire control. Let's break down the list before we get to our engagement here. Which list do you want to do, Desi? I'll do the other one.
I'll do resistance since the Empire one looks pretty similar to something that you fly.
It's true. Go for it.
All right, we got Zori with her slightly reduced loadout, wartime R4 plasmas. Elo with the swarm tactics build with heroic and jamming beam. Normally you see like marksmanship or something, but I'm guessing this is not salvage.
This is salvage mission. It is.
Okay. I'm a little surprised there's no mark. I guess he's swarm tactics is the other talent. Never mind. We got Temmin with heroic, fierce fear paint, and bullseye reroll droid. Venezia with marksmanship and barrage rockets, and Jess with M9G8 and jamming beam.
Jess.
Pretty standard.
I think we know what Deathfire is going to be trying to do this turn.
It just says he's doing a three straight,
throw a proton bomb. The only thing is like Andre's not going to grab a crate this turn, knowing that that's coming. So, I mean, you're still going to get the damage, which is nice, no doubt.
I see Zori grabbing that back one, but that's about it. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't. He actually doesn't go fast enough to drop the bomb. Interesting. I'll quickly get the Empire list out of the way. We got Starter Set Vader as the hate ion missiles afterburners. OG Vader ability with a spend of force to do another action after you an action. Merrick Steel has the fire control shield upgrade we alluded to. Tomax Bren, standard loadout with the True Grit, plasma torpedoes, ion bombs. His ability to every other round he can gain a focus after doing a barrel roll. He can chain that into getting a red lock as well. As we get a crate taken here by Countdown. Then we have Countdown, Speak of the Devil, has a shield upgrade and seismic charges. Basically, when you're not stressed, you can gain a stress, suffer 1 damage to cancel all dice results. Seismics and shield. And lastly, Deathfire standard loadout with Connor nets, proton bombs, and does Deathfire also have True Grit? No, Swift Approach. With the during the system phase, after you drop your launch device, you may perform a white barrel roll or boost action, even while stressed.
Right, so, nifty.
Yeah, this is built for salvage for sure. It's a good list overall. I like it. You said this to me. I was like, this is pretty nifty. The only difference between this and my list, I guess, is you just don't have the boys. That's about it.
Yeah, you got to Countdown, but since you know you're doing salvage.
Yeah,
Countdown makes perfect sense.
Yeah, obviously having naked hold, taking crits, but I still like I honestly like the boys for salvage as well. They're not terrible. They're just, maybe not the most ideal candidate. They can take a crate if they need to, though.
They're very good all-rounder ships.
Yeah, for sure.
But they don't specialize. Except it maybe blowing things up.
Yeah, they are good at that. They can be, unless they just roll a ton of blanks.
Or you roll double crits at range 3 and they blank out.
That's always feels nice. Yeah, just I don't know what you're, if there's any sort of anecdotal evidence you have for that. And he's going to take a crate as well. So Temmin takes a box, turns off his ability.
Definitely not in stream, that's for sure.
Poor Justin. Justin had some rough ones on stream this season.
Okay, Faye's got revenge.
We'll go with Merrick. I'm not sure if he's close enough to take a box. He's taking a lock instead.
Yeah, I don't think he cares with the lock, with the box.
Yeah, at least not next turn he can grab it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Tomax is going to do his thing. Barrel roll to get the lock. For the double modded plasma torpedo. Vanessa Doza. Uh-oh.
Yeah, not a great spot.
I don't think Doza even has that rear arc for definitely does not for a barrage. It's not possible. Not even close.
Probably wishing they had boosted now.
Yeah. So Zori Only downside is that, Vader just fires an ion missile at Zori, and that's all going to get knocked off. I assume a 3 bank from Vader is coming. Looks pretty good for Vader.
But there's an asteroid right in the way there.
I think the 3 bank you can... Yeah, you should be fine. We'll see what he ends up doing. He certainly isn't going to do a hard turn.
That rock's definitely in his front arc.
That is really close. Yeah. So what's the rule? The front arc. If it's like a vague rule, if you're the obstacles in your front arc, you're probably hitting it. If you bank.
Like if he does a 1 bank, he's probably fine. 2 bank will probably hit. The 3 bank might get him over it. But it comes down to it, he can 3 bank.
Let's see, he did a 5 straight. Wow.
Oh, he just wants to murder defend.
Yeah, just gonna... Venisa's going for the murdering of Venisa Doza.
Deathfire dies, he can just drop a bomb still, right? Or is that just... No, just
that is the other Deathfire.
The new Beamwings have that, but not Deathfire. I'm sad. But the Deathfire has plenty of things to do.
Your disappointment is immeasurable. Your day is ruined. Yeah, well, Battle over Endor skews for 2 factions heavily with power level. So we just, because this playoff started when it came out, we're just keeping it as no BOE, and you can cry about it. Is that range 2? That looks like it could be 1. Be shocked if Doza survives. What'd you say?
My gut says 1.
Yeah. So swarm tactics, yeah. So this is 4 shots into Deathfire.
Yeah, they all shoot before Deathfire, so swarm tactics not really doing much this turn.
Yeah. Just a trigger to remember, I suppose.
Always remember your triggers.
All right, so Vader first. It is range 2.
So close.
Yeah, that could help Doza maybe survive on 1 hole. Let's see. We'll see what happens here. Vader has everything he needs for those 3 hits. Just doesn't have the force blank to hit force ability, but so far so good. 2 crits. You spend your lock, re-roll 1 into a blank. 2 crits.
Right.
Feels bad when Vader rolls blank to blank. And gonna spend the focus and take 1. I imagine Merrick will be the last to go.
That makes sense.
As is usually the way it goes here. So double modded plasma torpedo now.
Yeah, Domex combined with Merrick's a good combo.
It is very strong.
Just murder those shields that get all the juicy crits.
And let's spend the lock. Gets the eyeball, spend for 3. Doza hoping for a couple of evades. Takes, so cancels 1, takes 3. So shield, and 1 card. The only thing helping Doza is that Merrick's shot is single modded. Maybe that could help. But he still gets that ability.
Yeah, like a loose stabilizer or a stress, anything like that. It's pretty useful, keeping Venezia predictable next turn.
Forgot about True Grit. I mean, is doing a 2 bank or 3 straight like bad for? I don't think so. I think a 2 bank is fine. Clears the stress anyways. It is an easy one to forget though. Maybe you did forget. So now Merrick for very bad. Great. Doesn't even get the crit naturally, through the conversion here with the advanced targeting computer. Is going to just re-roll and gets 1. That is the downside of single modded shots these days, but still goes through, but no ability. Venisa Doza will survive on 2 for now. And now let's see what the resistance can do. So yeah, you just take these shots at he had locked. It's interesting. He had locked Vader with Zori, but hit crit into Deathfire, who has a focus. Deathfire Gonna need to spend or take a crit. Spends
Yeah,
the
you don't want
focus.
crits.
You don't want crits. Who wants crits?
Structural damage, terrible.
Yeah. All right. Now range 3 here from Jessica Pava. Gonna use that ability here, the power of friendship for the reroll, and gets hit crit. Starting to get a little scary here, and takes hit crit. Deathfire into the hole. Hit. Crit is a direct, down to 3. Next shot here. This is unmodded, right? No, that's Temen's shot that's unmodded. Oof. Don't
Doesn't
think
get
he has.
heroic.
He has some way to reroll. What is he doing?
Does he have M9?
He's rerolling both somehow.
Oh,
Oof. Yikes.
this one's just, the last one was Elo.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. And it still goes through. And unmodded here from, let's see if he can get some from Temen here. So let's 2 left on Deathfire. No bullseye stuff. You're hoping for some luck. You get 2. It could be enough. Deathfire needs at least 1 evade. Will not.
Oh.
And down goes Deathfire. Wasn't hiding at range 3 obstructed and gets punished. Is the pun for that shot. So a surprise 3 points. Honestly, I'm Andre lucking out a bit in terms of keeping Doza alive and taking Deathfire down. But that's what the formation he has there with those 4 ships. That's what he wants to do, is deletion.
Probably shot before Temen.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
True. But we will be shooting into Zori unmodded. One hit in the dice box. There it is. Oh, we're re-rolling. Okay.
Okay.
Andre says, no problem. Zori spends and you're fine. Not punished. Usually most real usually most real games, if you roll out of the box, you roll it back in. So as long as both players are cool with it, I don't really care.
I use a
Just
dice
gotta
box
be consistent.
talk to my opponent beforehand and
Yeah.
say, if I roll outside the box, I'm going to re-roll it in the box.
And now we're taking a shot at Vader range 2. Doza, this is unmodded. Vader should be fine. Sorry, I'm not trying to stream curse. Vader might be fine. There we go. Now it's ambiguous. Yeah, not gonna take much like that. Vader probably rolls at least 1 evade. Gonna have to spend his focus. Fine, it's fine. He's good. How many more semifinal games for this series? This is the first one, so at least 1 more game of impact could go to the rubber match. We have 1 more game on stream on Sunday. It's going to be Shively versus Sandy, captain versus captain. You love to see it. 4-1. So Andre with a 4-1 point lead here as we start planning for round 3. So Doza, what do you do? What would you do with Doza here?
You have to just force straight and try to, or do a 1 bank.
Yeah.
If you're trying to avoid Vader, you're trying to avoid Merrick.
Right. Countdown wasn't want to hit Vader.
Not ideally.
Andre also looks like he's in a good spot to just have everybody bank up and start threatening the middle of the board with his entire 4-ship formation.
Yeah, Countdown can still boost with the crate, so they can still just like a bunch of boost and like a 3 straight. Just get out of the middle.
Yeah. Let's take you over to the standings and the playoff picture here. Totally not brought to you by CNN. I just stole this because it's fun. All right, this is how things finished after 6 weeks of regular season play. You can see the teams that clinched the division and the wild card spots, and then we will transition over to the bracket as Eurotrash is defeated by the number 1 seed 7 Suns, as they will wait for the winner of this series to meet them in the final championship series. Super hyped. This has been a great inaugural Team League season. So we'll take you back to the game. We'll revisit that later for those who missed it. Did y'all have 5-1? I thought you went 4-2. I said I think I might have mislabeled Seven Sons as number 1 seed. Ultimately, well, let me see. I mean, you are the captain for your team, so I'm not saying you're lying. I think you're right, though. Yeah, y'all were 5-1. Just had that backwards. It's been a while since I've checked the doc, even though I updated it last night. That's how my brain is these days. It's fried. So yeah, the Coarse, Rough, and Irritating was 5-1, not 4-2. Whatever. Yeah, the Eurotrash logo is incredible. It's truly an abomination in all the right ways. So the Seven Sons would have finished with 316 points. Coarse, Rough, and Irritating with 303. But yeah, I guess I did seedings by mission points. That was the... Which honestly, it may have been an oversight by me. Maybe there's a chance that y'all should have switched sides of the bracket, but honestly, what's nice about the way the bracket ended up is that it was the wild card teams in the winner on one side of the bracket from one division, and then vice versa on the other side. But I did mission points as the seeding. After he threw for bounty points. I don't know. I guess he didn't throw hard enough, I suppose. Okay, so Desi here, he was captain of the Mistakes Were Made, MWM. I want to give y'all a proper shout out for playing so many of your games on stream, especially you, Des. I do appreciate that.
To make memories and mistakes.
To make mistakes. Yeah, and we I don't know. I don't feel like. Do you feel like a lot of? I mean, you've played a lot of games on stream, but like, I don't know. Do you get any vibe that there's like pressure playing on this stream? I feel like it's pretty chill. It's not like we have 20 to 30 people watching. Fair enough. So Countdown takes an evade.
I think Justice Shot will be range 2 obstructed, so Countdown might be in trouble.
I wonder what Zori is doing. 4 straight.
And neither of them have shots.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. So Merrick probably doing like a 3 bank. I think the 3 hard hits the rock. Vader could do a 2 hard. He'd be okay. Do you just grab him though? That would be stupid. Just focus.
You're on 2 with Vader chasing you.
Yeah, I mean, you expect to lose Doza, right? Like, that's probably what's going to happen. Oh.
Okay, it'd be a little spicy. Don't go forward, because then Countdown might have a shot.
So what's the thinking there? Just, I don't know. Vader's going to get you anyways.
Now he doesn't have the barrel roll. If it does do a 2-turn. If it does the Talon roll, that might be spicy, though.
So here's Tomax, just clearing the stress with the bank, the 2 bank.
Should have rage on Jest.
Well, don't worry, Sandy. You still won the bounties. So shout out to Sandy. Sandy did win with the most bounty points. Won a 312 Worlds shirt with their logo, team logo on the side. Gonna barrel roll again and link to another lock.
Gets out of Justice Arc.
Yeah, it gets out of Justice Arc. It will be a single modded Plasma Torp. And here is Merrick. Merrick just takes another lock, hoping for some better luck.
We don't need no crates.
Oh, Zori does do the 2 hard. Okay. So Elo is yet to move, which means that Zori will again be able to get that extra action, that red action with the ability.
Unless you don't want to take their asteroid.
You have shots into Countdown, who can only cancel your results once, but still suffers a damage in the process. Already has a, yeah, I was gonna say already has a lock on Vader. So do you move the lock? Yes, you is going to do that. And Elo with a 2 hard and focusing.
All right, so just letting Zori eat the rock next turn. Get 5 shields.
Yeah, it's a lot of health, man. And red focuses for Zori after Elo focuses. Vader, 2 hard. Talon roll. Wow. Wow, doesn't have a shot. That was a wild play. What a guess. What a guess. It's just such a, I don't know, Desi. Like, he didn't have a lock. Him doing a Talon roll is a little surprising to me.
It's a little surprising.
The hard turn, he at least gets his actions. I mean, he has his force for defense, but he just doesn't get the kill. Well, Merrick can still do it at range 3. This is possible. So Vader first. Who are we shooting at? I'm not sure. What's up, Colfax?
I guess it would be Zori.
Thank you for the sub. Sorry I missed it. I had the sound off because of the podcast last night. Shooting at... Okay. Yes. Shooting at Jessica Pava. It's getting 4 dice. It is obstructed.
Range 3 obstructed.
Yeah, range 3 obstructed. Hey, he's doing it for the memes. That's his team.
Oh, he's going for Zori.
Oh.
Howard.
Just 1 if he spends. He does. Zori is probably just going to take it. Yeah, you take one of your 50 shields. Well, is this Merrick yet again? No, this is a plasma torpedo, right? Heroic? Yep. This isn't a Jess? Jess rerolls?
You got 2 rerolls. Unless she wants to keep him for offense.
Doesn't have heroic. That's right. Do you really want to take 4 right now? Or sorry, 3? No. All right, you're taking 2. Does Jess still have rerolls, technically? I think she has her ability, right?
Jess, that's her ability done. She doesn't have any extra charges on Astromix.
Got it. Still has a focus. All right, next is Merrick, I believe. That's a better roll. That's a hit crit, and you fire control and hope for 3, and you get it. Hit, crit, hoping for some paint here. Gets Natty evades! Natty evades! Merrick getting denied twice. That is painful.
Merrick got 1 damage last round.
It's true, but it still felt like he got denied, you know?
It was terrible.
Yeah. So you're sinking shots into Countdown this turn. So yeah, you shoot range 2 obstructed into Countdown. Countdown has an evade in a box right now, and you spend your focus for 3. Countdown rolling 3, and is going to need to take a stress to cancel those results and take 1 instead, right? He still suffers a damage. So that ability is used already. Shield down. Zori Bliss, range 1. Double modded. Andre putting the rough and coarse rough and irritating. Indeed. Sandy, ecstatic. And a crit in there too. Spending the focus. Hit, crit. Let's see. Countdown, Nat evades. Spend the evade. And taking hit, crit. Losing the box. Direct hit.
That'll 1.
Desi, if somehow, okay, it's early. If somehow Rob loses this game, how much money do you want to bet he's going to say something along the lines of, "This is why I don't play on stream"? If you were a wagering man. It's going to be something to the tune of, "This is why I don't play on stream." Still has an evade, I guess. Or did he spend? I thought he might have spent. Maybe not. Ooh, not great from Jess. Or rather, this is not Jess. This is M9G8 reroll. This is Elo's shot.
Not a single evade.
So is that it for countdown?
That is it for countdown.
4 more points, and Andres climbs to an 8-1 point lead here. Vanessa Doza is also going to have a barrage rocket into Vader, if he remembers.
Oh,
he's got it. You'll remember. It's Andre. Andre is quietly one of the best X-Wing players I've seen play. Like, no joke. Dude is so freaking good at this game. It's wild.
Oh, he's down under. No,
Ouch. That's not good. And that's a blank out. So Vader, sigh of relief there. No damage from a barrage rocket. I think he paid for his fortune with that roll. Starting to pay it for it, at least. So it's 9-1 right now. A bit lopsided. How can Rob put himself back into this game?
Well, just down 2 shields. And Vanessa is low. So he'll probably take another shield or 2 on this asteroid. So just gotta keep shooting things.
Yeah, so both plasma torpedoes are already spent. You can recharge them, but he doesn't have a lock anymore either. So Tomax is not really that threatening this next turn in terms of his damage potential. Merrick is probably turning in.
I would expect Merrick to turn in. Vader to probably bank towards Venezia.
Mm-hmm.
Or vice versa. Because Merrick already has the lock on Venezia.
Yeah,
but I don't.
It's true. He did fire control last turn. And Veneza somehow rolled nat evades.
As one does. Max, I imagine will do a 2 bank in one of the 2 directions. Just I'm kind of expecting to see like a 3 turn and maybe a crate pickup. Just try to block Tomax.
Yeah. 3 bank from Temin makes sense as well. Yeah, you could sink 3 shots into Tomax here. You are splitting up your forces if you do that. Maybe you can get a plasma torp into Merrick.
But you
gotta get rid of Vanessa, and then Rob is back in this game. He's within a few points, but you gotta do it. He's certainly not through a lack of trying. I mean, he's done his best. The Talon roll was the only thing that I didn't. I mean, I don't know if maybe that was the move because no one expected it. Just couldn't line up that shot.
You also gotta knock that crate off 10 minutes before he just starts running away with points.
Battle over Endor Wedge paired with Fen is going to be stupid strong. Yeah, that's only 10 points too. You could do those 2, Lando and Keo or Gemmer or some good A-Wing.
Yep. You focus boost, you get your deplete, you're like, oh no, Fen Rao, get rid of my deplete for me. And you're like, cool.
Is that trigger automatically?
It's range 1 to 2 or just range 1 in the front arc?
He just has to be he just has to be at range 1 in the front arc of an enemy ship, and he removes a red token.
When the ship at range 1 to 2 engages, if it's an enemy ship in its front arc at range 1, you can remove 1 non-lock red token.
Yeah. So that means Fen will need to be near Wedge, right?
Range 1 to 2.
1 to 2.
2 is not terrible.
Relatively close, yeah.
Standard Rebel range.
Yeah. I will say I still worry, even with the shield upgrade, that Wedge is still, very, very much going to be target priority and going to be easy to burn down, but he will go out swinging hard.
You take like Bodica or Hera in the A-Wing. A couple options to take some.
Yeah, Hera in the A-Wing is tough. Is a tall order, I think, just because she's so non-offensive. But she is a great support piece.
For Magpulse.
Yeah, single mod of Magpulse though, right? She wants to focus her evade too. She's not really passing locks as much. Like maybe for Luke if he instinctive aims, but
that's why I got like Jake Farrell in there or something.
Yeah, but Jake is like, even Jake, he's 4. He doesn't get played because he's like just, I think, overcosted. Even the ability is strong as hell. It's just tough. 4-point A-Wings is tough.
I think you need to lose loadout.
That's why I think Jendon will still be difficult to play with at 7 points, just because there isn't a defender meta now, and he's a new good defender, but still at the same price point as the ones that people could take, like Rexler. People will try. I just think 4-ship lists, he's going to be in a lot of 4-ship lists, and it's going to be really hard to play scenarios with. So Zori eats the rock. Yeah, that's what, but you just got to be in the scrum to do it. You could be taking 3 shots Mark 170s is going to be tough, even if you are a defender like him. And did he roll a hit? So he takes 2 more or 1 more.
Yep. Down 3 shields.
Down 3 shields. Got it. He is taking a lock and he's throwing it onto Merrick. Merrick's not going to be able to get close enough to Vanessa, I don't think. If you 3 bank, you could crash into Vader if you really wanted to. Should you? I don't know. Not doesn't seem like the best play. He needs a focus. This is our only game tonight. We will have 2 games on Sunday before I go and see Dune. Excited about that. Ooh, Tomax getting close to Jess.
Yeah,
who has taken 2 shields.
Roll and do your stuff.
Yep, he does that. He does get range 1 of Temin, is the only thing.
I don't think.
But he doesn't care. He does not care. He will get his focus lock. There it is.
You're so far behind, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just saw that announcement about Battlefront. I haven't really read into it much, but is it a remastered game, or is just like I can already play that game on my PC? If what's the news? It's a cross-platform version, or like what's going on with Battlefront?
I wasn't sure about that either.
Can somebody please mansplain it to me? I think it's anything. I think my friend said, I was like, can you play it on PC? He said yes. That is like the only question I've asked. Taking a lock on Jess, and we're gonna try to murder Jess.
Looks like it.
So sorry, Vanessa.
The only problem is they're all target locking, so if he dies early, one of the shots are gonna have a little bit less mods and dice.
And we'll also probably get a swarm tactic here, right? So Jess will at least be able to respond.
Mm-hmm.
Jess will get, I think, 2 rerolls as well with her ability, just 1 time. So Vader range 1, there is a full string of 3 hits and a crit. Good start there.
Pretty good.
Jess gonna use a reroll here. They will have dedicated servers with 64v64 matches. That's all I know. And big populations, so there'll be a new drop. Excited. So, okay, so it's just being re-released in the same vein as it already exists, but with more players. Jess will spend and take hit crit. So into the hole, a crit into the hole. Oops, wrong ship.
Fuel leak with a mirror coming at you.
Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Is that range 1?
From Eric? I don't think so.
No, definitely not. Who's first player, though? It is Andre. So, unfortunately, in terms of the plasma, you still get your 3 dice at least, and crits will not be canceled first. So that's what you got going for you. Spending the target lock, re-roll the blank into a blank. 2 hits. Spend the focus. Merrick doesn't have any defensive tokens. See if he can roll out of this one. He will not. Takes 1. So the shield upgrade is down. Next, Jess. 3 dice. No mods. For 2. Maybe you get another one through here. You do. Same exact roll as the first one, first time. Merrick down to 1 shield, 3 hole. Elo. Range 2 into Merrick. Hit it crit naturally. Yikes. Merrick. Taking everything. That is shield hit crit. A structural damage.
between Merrick and Countdown, he's rolled 1 evade.
Yeah, that is something that I kind of sign on for in terms of like I usually am willing to take target locks with Merrick at the expense of him. You know, I hope for at least 1 evade in his natural role, but he is a trade piece in my eyes. But you obviously can't afford to be trading when you're down this much. But hey, so let's try to get some points back, get Jess off the board here. That is gonna kill Jess, I think, because of a fuel leak. Get the reroll into, there it is. That will be enough, I believe. Jess, yes, that will do it.
Yep.
So 4 points. 4.
Oh, another fuel leak.
For range 3 obstructed, another fuel leak. Nice. So now I think Temin just shoots at Merrick, right? You don't shoot at Tomax, do you?
Nah. You got one bullseye at least.
You don't get a reroll because Jess is going to be removed.
Yeah, because he's at I4.
So now you can shoot at Ella or Zori. Both of them still have a decent amount of health.
Yeah, Zori doesn't have mods and isn't obstructed. Although I don't think Ella's obstructed.
Dark Forces remastered. That's wild. That's crazy. How did I miss that? That game rules. That's like amazing. Double eyeball, spend for 2. Zori, no tokens here. Takes 2.
Shields are down.
4 hull remaining on Zori Bliss. So Doza with a barrage rocket into Vader. See if we can get more than 1 or more than 0 this time. That's 2. Vader should be fine. Rolls 2. Vader's not going to be the one you kill this game. That's for sure.
No.
And here we go. Range 3. No, he's going into Tomax.
Okay.
What?
Let Merrick have 1 more shot.
He's looking at Merrick now. He's like, well, I got you 1 hole to structural damage. I'm like, yeah, you got to take that shot. So he's changing his mind.
3 on 3.
3 on 3. With his wings. Oh, okay, I was like, well, wings closed. Hit crit. Need 2 evades. Yeah, we're like, let's pull off Jess. Jess ain't there. No rerolls. Don't think Zori has bullseye. No.
Oh.
Checking anyways. Doesn't hurt to check. So just 2. 2 evades.
Got it.
Stays alive. That's a big roll there. Merrick's still in a rough spot.
Yeah, he's dead next turn.
No doubt about it, yeah.
It's just, who do you trade?
The ion bomb might be coming from Tomax, although I'm not so sure Andre cares.
Yeah, Temin doesn't care.
So 10-5. So the game has gotten closer. Round 5 coming up. Andre is he's one damage away from getting 4 more points from Merrick.
I kind of want Tomax to do a 2 bank and reload a plasma, and then go after Venezia the following turn.
Yeah. In the following turn, you'll have his ability again.
Yeah. Good deeps.
Did Merrick roll 3 green dice or 2? 3. For range.
Range 3.
Range 3. Structural 4 minus the 1. No cheating here. That was quite the debate on declining the penalty. Apparently that debate happened last season. I missed that one.
It happens every season. But
Somebody
don't
just
change the rules. The rules are the rules. You're like, the rule's dumb.
I think this game is my lifeblood and soil.
I like that name.
Every loss is a reminder I've let my parents down. Until I win, little GG's. Oh, man. So what is Zori doing?
On bank. That's straight.
Do you just accept a bump into Vader and just like focus? Is that a bad move?
That's not terrible. If you can kind of stay where you are, you might be able to block Merrick doing like a 3 bank or something if he tries to escape.
Yeah, and also, well, there's a 1 straight I think a 1 straight blocks a 1 straight from Elo though, right? Elo would actually, just needs to dial in like a 3 speed then to like still get the red focus.
I'm kind of expecting Elo to do like a Talon roll to the left.
What's up, JW4? How are you? It is game 1 of the semifinals featuring Andre of Coarse, Rough, and Irritating, 5-1, technically number 1 seed, even though it says number 2 seed, number 1 seed in reality, versus the wild card range 3 Obstructed. Game 1 of a big series here. Winner of this series goes on to play for all the marbles the championship against the 7 Suns. Best of 3. I don't know when Phenom is playing against Noah. Don't know if he's even willing to share that because Ethan's weird. Love you, but I don't know. You can probably share that with people. I'm just asking. And then there's a game on Sunday as well, Michael and Sandy. But yeah, there's one game that will not be televised that could determine the series as well. So I'm not sure when they're playing. You could probably, you think you can safely grab a crate this turn, right?
As if Merrick's coming at you.
Yeah, wait, so who's first player? Andre? Yeah.
Like if Elo's doing 1 straight.
That's a great question. Are all the final games going to be streamed? I'm sorry, Desi, to interrupt you.
That's cool.
Yes, they have to be streamed. You will get a forfeit if you refuse to play on stream. Unless game 3 doesn't matter, obviously you don't have to play. Like, you know, if it's just the first 2 games to decide the series, then I'm not going to like force someone to play on stream unless they want to. But you will, yeah. Coming down with the iron fist for the finals.
Okay, so we did see the town roll.
Yeah, you're Elo. Why not do the thing?
Merrick did a 3 bank to the right. I think he's okay.
He clears. Should. So Andre opted to be more defensive this turn, knowing that Merrick could be coming. Again, Temin's like, oh no, the ion bomb. That's probably going to do that speed maneuver anyways. I don't have a lock. I don't care about having one. Taking a crate. There you go. It's crate. So here's the thing. But with that said, the whole forfeit thing, I'm going to work with your guys' schedule. I'm not going to like pick times and be like, play at this time or you forfeit. No, I'm going to work with y'all to play when you can play and to stream when you can play. So that's why there's no excuses, because I'm like going to be pretty flexible with making it work. We just need to schedule it in advance. It can't be a last minute thing. Like, oh, we're going to, we decide we're going to play tonight. Trying to barrel roll all the way forward. Okay. Just take the red focus.
4v2 in a dream.
And Vader will hit the rock.
That's not the worst. Vader
Roll
really
a gold die, never punished. Is punished this time. That's the first time I've seen in a while getting punished from a gold die. Just don't give us season 4 draft league finals. Yeah, that's not. I mean, this is literally when I say this is that's unacceptable. It's nothing has to do nothing to do with Greg. That's unacceptable. Hey, not in my league. Not happening. You're gone. You forfeit. Ugh. He could have taken a crate, Vader, and still done everything else. He's not doing that though. That still might not be range. I don't think that's range 1. Benice has been tricky.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you barrel roll there. I think just murder.
Protest for bad rules? I mean, you don't have to play, dude. You don't want to. It does make. I do like the drama though. I like I like being able to threaten people with a forfeit. It's kind of fun. Threatening people's fun, man. It's fun.
Flux the power.
Yeah, right.
Range 2.
Oh, it's okay. We have some bad rules too, I'm sure. Where none of us, no, Fobody's nerfed. Okay, so hold on. All right, guys. Yeah, just for consistency, you re-rolled last time, so you got to re-roll this time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's fine.
All right.
Well, rolled better this time.
Rolled even better. It's fine. Hey, maybe still alive. Direct. No damage sensor ray. Oh. Jesus, Benisa Doza. Yes, it wasn't range 1, was it? No, it wasn't.
No.
I mean, it's Vader, so that re-rolling in or out of the box, he's gonna be fine, usually. I mean, I expected Ryan to have a lot to say about it, which is not as any sort of insult to his character at all. Like, I like Ryan a lot. I just know that I just figured he was gonna have a lot to say about it. It's just the way his mind is. So 1 damage card into Tomax. That was a shot from Elo. Zori's not going to have anything. And range 1, 3 dice, no lock. Wouldn't be able to have one anyways because you have the Ion. See if we get some luck here. There you go. You can spend. Go. No, you're not gonna. I mean, Temin isn't taking any damage. He doesn't even have he does have a crate though, but you don't have a crit. So, does Temin have a focus? He does, right? Yeah, it's hidden under the box. You're basically you're saying it. You like absolutely will die here if you spend, even though you have the structural. So I guess you do it because you figure you'll die anyways. Temin rolls natty evades and takes 1. Jesus. These T70s, man. There's nothing more enraging when a T7. Oh, Tomax doesn't even have a shot. When a T70 rolls natty evades, it is enraging. It is just like, oh. They really do, yeah. All right, range 3 here from Doza, who spent the focus. And Jesus, Andre knocks off the crate. Sinks hit crit. My goodness. Hull breach. Oh, man. Into Tomax, down to 3 with a bad crit to have on a naked hull bomber.
The game was over before, it pretty much is now.
Oof, indeed. I prefer that over talking about Nickelback. It was a little sad to see that there wasn't like 2/3 of my game was like literally nothing about the game was talked about. I was like, oh, that's too bad. It's like I wanted to watch it back to see what people were saying, and it was just nothing about the game. So wow, yeah. Good roll there from Merrick, but still takes exactly 1. 14-5. I know that like the whole thing with NCX, we have a good time. We talk about whatever, usually not the game. But like, yeah, it's like, oh damn, I can't really watch this back. They're not even looking at who's taking the crits and stuff.
Yeah.
So 15-5 after the crate is scored. 10-point lead here. It's looking like a big first win of the series here for Coarse, Rough, and Irritating. The division winners could. This is only game one, but there is a way that the division winners face each other in the finals, which is very rare in playoff culture. But Shively and Ethan will have something to say about it. So you just go full crate mode, right? You just like what? You just three. Oh well, you can't. You 3 bank and focus maybe, or do you 3 hard with Doza?
Zori probably just 2 banks and grabs a crate.
Yeah, Zori will grab a crate. Elo can grab a crate.
And then
that's 3. And then you just have to, you just gotta shoot it till max. But that'll get you to 18 if you hold on to those 3 crates. That alone should be enough. The only points that are imminent here are 4 points for Rob. Get up to 9, killing Doza, who is at 1 hole. But she is stuck around. That is I don't know about you, Desi. When I play this game, I find that my losses is always like the one that got away, that ship that should have died, always on 1 hole taunting you, you know? Or you just kill it so late.
No, I don't play ships that let things get away. I lose when I just either just don't play well, don't think about what's going on, or just roll badly.
Yeah. Well, I will say, I'm saying like, it just happens to be like, yeah, I will lose games because I make mistakes like that too, right? But like, I just feel like it adds insult to injury because there is that like that one ship that's like out there on that, you know, taunting you in that 1 hole. So Vader can 2 hard and barrel roll, and you'll have that shot to kill. Tomax is just gonna leap over.
Grab a crate again.
Were you a Bionicles kid growing up? You strike me as one. I'm big on Lego myself. Yeah, but I mean, I have this whole. That's awesome. Yeah, I have the whole setup back here. I love Bionicles. They were like my favorite thing, but I had a lot of them. Like I did love those plastic containers. I'd store them. I'd take them to my friend's place and be like, like grabbing them. It was a good time. It was a good time. I miss those days. And then I worked at Lego while I was in college, and that was they phased out Bionicles like my first year working there. But there was a whole section. It was kind of sad that Bionicles like struggled. The end of their lifespan, they did not do very well because we all grew up. I think that's the thing. The kids still love Lego, but they didn't love Bionicle as much as we did. What's up, Lambolo? How's it going? 3 crates now for Andre.
Yeah.
We're working there as a hack. Yeah. Did you work there too? Nice. Yeah, 50% off is no joke, man. That's a ridiculous discount, but you just know their profit margins are that good when they can give that to you. I got my Millennium Falcon, the UCS Falcon, for free because I had loyalty points, a gift card, and my discount. So I walked away with an $880 set, if you include tax, for free. The look on my manager's face is pretty awesome. All right, Ion tokens set aside there for the T70s. Yeah. Dude, the AT-AT I got for $440 because I had a friend that still worked there. That's enough to kill. Let's watch Vanessa roll double evades here. I just want to see it. Double evades. No, not this time.
Oh.
Doesn't even have heroic, so no chance to get the double evades. There's 4 points for Rob. Yeah, I had a few friends that would help. That I Rivendell I got for half off. It's one of those things where it's hard to go back. I mean, with anything when you get a 50% discount, but I just don't buy Lego at full price. I love these collector's items. I don't really have much room anymore. I have a coffee table for my Falcon.
Your shelf's
beautiful. The shelf is full. It looks good though. I think it's like it's not too much. It's a lot, but it's not too much. It's a nice background to have. I'm happy with it.
Not cluttered.
You had League Night with full tables. It's pretty dope. Awesome. Checking in with GSP. Is GSP streaming right now? I guess it's Wednesday, right? Will is streaming with Ryan or with James. Yeah, there are still some banger sets out there, like I really want the New Hope hallway, or the Tantive hallway. Would love to put that next to my Tantive. But yeah, it's so expensive, dude. 18-9 now as Andre does score those 3, and Zori will run away, and Elo will probably bank away, and Vader will try to knock a crate off, but he can't knock 2 of them off. Tomac's not facing the right way. As I think we're actually about to enter turn 7. It was 1 behind. Yeah, I actually still have the Luke hallway scene from Mando. You guys want to see? So we're talking about Lego. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to build this, but I have a lot of these sets sealed still. They're like collector's items. This is still sealed. It's got Max Rebo in it. I don't know where to put it. I don't have room for it though, but I want to sell it. I had Palpatine's Arrest. I sold that for like $300. Got a good deal on that. Yeah,
It looks pretty big. That's what
I
she
also
said.
have. That's what your father said. I also have. It's all dusty too. Jabba's Palace in the Rancor pit with a second Rancor pit used. Well, the second Rancor pit's used. Jabba's Palace and the main Rancor pit both still sealed at home in California. I have the Ewok Village still sealed. Like, I have some sets, guys. I'm set, But again, so I'm holding on to them because I want to move into a bigger place, have an office space like this, to stream and everything. That's not my bedroom, and turn it into like just a cave of like movie posters and Star Wars and Lord of the Rings Lego, and make it look really cool, like light it up all nice.
I support this.
Thank you. Yeah, support my dreams, please. And that's why you should join Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. It's not where we're putting our money. It's going right back into the stream, baby. That's the point. Yeah, there you go. Lose the crate. That
was hollow.
Yeah. I guess Tomax does have a chance to knock a crate off to prolong the game. What is it? It's a single modded shot, no plasma, right? He didn't reload.
Mm-hmm.
Although plasma would be bad because you cancel the crits first, so you kind of don't want to shoot a plasma torp at a crate carrier.
Yeah, it's a little like reverse synergy with salvage.
The Boba bust, nice. I have the Boba bust up there for sure. I have the Scout Trooper one as well. Oh, hey! Oh, man! Needs 2 paints! And that is not going to prolong the game. Spends the focus. GG's.
Max tried.
Our final score is 20-9. Coarse, Rough, and Irritating with a very, very vocal performance here for game 1, taking down Rob. Range tree Obstructed on the back end here, back foot. They have 2 games. Gonna need to win their next game to get this to a rubber match. And let's, one last time before we sign off, let's take a look one more time at the Team League breakdown here. Once again, this is where we finished up in the regular season. Look at a lot of these 3-3 teams just barely missing out on the playoffs. And the winner of this series will face Seven Sons. That's Joel Springle's team, Lee Holland and Robert Eby. I hope, Robert, I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, please correct me.